Good evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening, BSL. And good evening to everyone else within the sound of my voice, north, south, east, west, and all points in between. You've tuned in to the November 14th, 2023 edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. And I am your host and moderator, administrator, head teacher, van driver, and head chef, Mr. Mike Walker. Glad to have each and every one of y'all here with us this evening. We hope and pray that you had a good day today and you made it through. And if not, we pray that tomorrow be a better day. And thank you so much for choosing to spend at least an hour with us on your Tuesday night. We don't take it lightly. We thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. Okay, thank y'all. We're gonna get with these salutations. We're gonna get started though, because we got a lot to cover though. So let's get with it though. Andrea on YouTube, good to have you here. Marcus Wilbanks from Beham Metro, always a pleasure to have you here, sir. Lynn Brown from Guyana, good evening to you, ma'am. Always great to see you. Yvonne from Virginia, from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Good to have you here. Good evening to you, pretty lady. Felicia from Indiana. Good to have you here. Glad to have you here. Deanna Lewis. Good evening to you, ma'am. Good to see you here tonight. Great to see you here tonight. Uh, Darlene Duffy Collins. Good evening to you, ma'am. Great evening to you. Good to have you here. Shireen from our nation's capital. Good evening to you, ma'am. Great evening to you. Kim Richardson from the DMV. Always a pleasure to have you here, ma'am. Pleasure, honored to have you here. Uh, Wait a minute. Shireen says, come right on time. Just came back. Oh, great. I need to be in the gym though. So, okay. Mr. Singletary from the ATL. Good to have you here, sir. Good to have you here. Angel Kelly from the Rocket City. Always a pleasure to have you here, beautiful lady. Always to have a pleasure here. Regina from the Sunshine State. Good to have you here. Great to have you here. Zola. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for your support. Good to have you here. Annie Jackson. Great to have you here, ma'am. Good evening to you. Pastor Balders from South Carolina. Good to have you here, sir. Uh, I don't want to mess up your name. Brother Barach from Kansas. Good to have you here, sir. Great to have you here. Sister Karen, good to have you here. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for your support. Helena Harry, good to have you here. I think this may be your first time. Thank you so much. Valerie from the Rocket City, great to have you here. Let me see, we got some more. Uh, Kristen, good to have you here. Always a pleasure. You here too. You sure enough made it here tonight. Thank you. Oh wow, y'all coming in here. D Giles from the ATL. Good to have you here, sir. Brother Young, good to have you here, sir. Great to have you here. I think that's about it for now. Well, let's get started though. We got yeah, okay, you from Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, that's good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you did. Great. That's wonderful right there. Okay. Well, let's get started though, shall we? We got a lot of acreage to cover. Ah, I think this is a little appetizer right here. And just, we're going to talk about the lottery first. Now, I'm not asking how many y'all play the lottery or how many y'all don't, how many y'all gamble, y'all don't, who support gambling, who's not. We just asking a hypothetical question regarding gambling. Okay. Oh, I am so sorry, D. Giles. Please forgive me. You're definitely not a sir. Please forgive me. Okay, about the lottery. And here's a little thingamadoodle right here. And it says this: a Michigan woman chooses between lottery prizes, $25,000 a year for life, or $390,000 one time payment. Okay, people, which one would you pick? If you had this money, if you had a chance, would you take the 25 grand a year, or would you take that 390,000 one time payoff? Which one would you choose? Which one would you choose? With me, I don't know. That's something to think about right there. That's something to think what Deanna says. Deanna says, she says 25K a year. Okay, I'm kind of leaning toward that, but that's just me. Okay, D says, give it all to me at once. Okay. Okay, Shireen says one time payment. I'm 52. Oh, okay. Renee, great to have you here, ma'am. 25,000 per month. Okay. Helena, 25. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, per month. Thank you, Helena. 25,000 annually. Okay. Yvonne says I would take the 390 one time, then invest. Okay. Andrea says one time payment. Okay. Christian says I do the 25K a year. Okay. Felicia says I'm taking a one time payoff. Life is too short and I can do something with that money now. Okay. Darlene says to pay out as you don't. Jonathan says one time payment. I tried to flip it to make my own annual payout. Oh, I heard that, brother. I heard that. That's the entrepreneur. Angel says, give me all my money now. Anything can happen. I hear you. Just Fee, good to have you here, ma'am. One time payment. Okay. Uh, Zola says, one time. I need stuff. I know that's right. Shauna Kia, good to have you here, ma'am. It's my money and I need it now. Called JD Wentworth. Give me all my money. Tomorrow is not promised. That's pretty good right there. Surf. And that's a good question. If I die, could the 25 grand go to surviving family members? That I do not know. That I do not know. That would be something to think about, though. I think it should, but I don't make the rules around here, though. That's something to think about, though. With me, and like I said, I think I probably would have took the 25K a year, but then looking at some of y'all comments, I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe that 390 would come in handy at one point. I don't know. At one time payment. I got some more y'all here. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Karen says that 25 grand a year isn't enough to quit my day job. I would take the lump sum and flip it and grow it. Shireen. Oh, excuse me. If you have a lawyer, they can do that. Okay. Christian, okay. Sister Madison from New York, great to have you here, ma'am. I want it all, and I want it right now. Right now. I hear you. She said she want it right now. Okay, that part. Annie says one-time payment. I think annual payments stop when you're gone. Okay. Shanna Kia says, Brad, 25 show ain't enough to quit my job because I make way more than that. Okay. Uh, Jacqueline Chantel, good to have you here. The 25K does not go to the beneficiary. Okay. Felicia says, if you're taking it annually, you have to pay taxes on it every year versus paying taxes once. Okay, thought about that. Zola said 877 cash now. Yep. The lottery isn't going to transfer to a survivor. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of figuring. Common leader from Beham. Good to have you here, ma'am. Always take the lump sum. Okay. Helena Henry, 390,000 at taxes at 48%. You'll get more over time than taking it all at once. Okay. Uh Serve. If it can be given to surviving family members, 25K annually. If not, give me all. Okay. And that's pretty interesting right there. That's rather interesting right there. I don't know how I would handle it. I mean, I'm hearing it, reading y'all's comments, you know. At first I'm thinking 25K per year, but then again, that 390, you could take it, flip it. Ooh, how is some of y'all? Well, I want to get in y'all business though, but how would some of y'all flip it? I'm with good evening, Donna. Great to have you here, darling. How would some of y'all flip it? That's something to think about. We're not talking about going to Biloxi or Las Vegas or something like that. So, Tom Lee said, if you die, no more money. Okay. Marcus, I'll take 25K for life. Almost $2,100 per month would be efficient enough to leave a legacy for my loved ones. Okay. Cuz, good evening to you, cuz. Good evening to you. Okay. Sister Cheeks, I'm a real estate investor. Okay. And that's what I was thinking too. Investment. Okay. Sister Madison says investments. Invest in a little business, definitely land and houses, open an air B&B. That would. I think I can do something with that though. Make SBC grow. Think about that property. Okay. Y'all coming in here. Renee says invest in real estate and open up sustainable businesses. Okay. Uh Karen says various ways to invest. Crypto. Ooh, I'm scared of, honestly, I'm afraid of crypto because it goes up and down. And it's a story about a guy. He had over $2 million in cryptocurrency. And guess what? He lost it all because he forgot his password. Now that's bad right there. That's bad business, you know. And maybe I shouldn't be telling my business. I have $51 in Bitcoin after investing $1 years ago. So hey, I'll cash it in, take somebody out to dinner. Okay. Jonathan, vending machines, stocks, investing in businesses, real estate. Oh, we got some financial planners in here. Uh-oh. Yvonne, you can make a lot of money if you know how to work the stock market. D. Giles says, but if you have no kids, siblings, and their kids ain't diddly, I ain't leaving them nothing. All kinds of investments, blue chip stocks. T from Florida, good to have you. I would flip it. I would invest it in real estate. A couple of triple X apartments make residual income. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Carmelita says, exactly. I'm an only child and no children. Okay. Take annually, move to DR, Dominican Republic. It will last a long time. Okay, good evening to you, Sister Brenda. Good evening to you, darling. I almost have $1,000 in Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, I know. I don't know if I want to go any higher than that. I want the 390,000 one-time payment, and definitely would like to into investment. Okay. Okay, Karen says it's much easier to start a business or make money when you're at least have enough to start. Cuz says, what the cuz says. I would claim the ticket and my son in my name. So if one die, the other would continue to get the money. Okay. Build a resort. Okay. Helena says, invest in cybersecurity. Okay. Pastor Valdas, first thing, have a will drawn up, then set up some trust for family members, and the rest live off the interest. Okay. Okay. Use it to jumpstart it. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, this is a planner right here. So I know he'll do it though. Hopefully you hire me. Hopefully you hire me. Okay. And that 25 year just enough to mess up your taxes and retirement. That could be a big problem. Okay. So, okay. That's pretty good right there. Let me show my handsome face again. Okay, that's pretty good right there. That was a nice appetizer though. And if there's any left over, y'all could put it in a container, take it home. Okay, we're gonna move on though, but of course before we move on, you know the drill. Please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Here we go. Okay, coming up next. Well, we get into the big part of it. I think we get into the main course right here. We get into the main. I don't know. Let me see. 'Cause I just thought about that. Let me see. Let's. Mm, these two good ones right here. Okay. Let's get to the main course right here. Do you really want to be married? Do you really want to be married? And of course, we have the groups. It's SBC, SBCC, and other groups out there that online, and we talk about the perils of being a single person and what have you. And some of y'all have been married before. Some of y'all been married more than once. Some of y'all, or us like me, have never been married. So I think about this. We always like to say, when we say we dating for a purpose, we dating to get married though. But do we truly want to get married? I'm not trying to talk people out of being married though, but just do we truly want to be married? Do I truly want to be married? Do I really want to be married? Uh, I got some reasons why people get married. And please comment on these things. Please comment on these things though. And I'll probably just chew on these as well. Here we go. Oh, let me move this out the way. And I think the number one is definitely one of the more obvious ones: religious beliefs. Many religions consider a marriage a sacred institution. Individuals may choose to marry for spiritual reasons. Now, and how many of y'all would marry for spiritual reasons? We know it's within, I guess, within Christian practice to get married to keep from burning or what have you though. But would you feel compelled to get married because of religious beliefs? You know, oh, y'all got some. Let me get some of these comments though. I love these comments. D Giles says, do you really want to give up your space? Okay. Okay. Kale voice, I do. Okay. Okay. And some of us want companionship. I know I want companionship. Many people desire a life partner to share experiences, both mundane and significant, and to have someone to lean on emotionally. Love and romance. Well, let me go back to companionship. Now, we definitely want companionship, though, but do we truly have to, get married for companionship? Because you can be married and still be alone. Y'all catch that in a minute. Do you still want do you want companionship? You know, I love to have that young lady sitting right next to me right now while I'm doing this show. And we celebrate another show, eating shrimp and all that. I'm gonna eat some shrimp, y'all. That's what I got taste for. Let me see what y'all saying. That's my thing. Closet, having someone to move me. Yeah, that space, y'all. Experienced bride. Okay. T says, yes, she absolutely wants to get married. Helena says, marriage today holds a different meaning today than in our yesterday. I don't seek marriage. I seek partnership. And that's how it is these days. It's more of a partnership these days that doesn't require getting married. And I agree with you on that because I think it is more of a partnership, an investment. I don't think marriage is like what it was in our ancestors' days. I say it like that, in our people's day back in the day. I think it's more about partnership now, which is nothing wrong with that. You can still love each other though. Shireen says, I want to marry, but it might be a man has already married before. Okay. Okay, but it might be to a man. Okay, so how does that make a difference with you, Shireen? So Lynn Brown said, I want companionship. Okay. Uh Brenda, absolutely in dating to marry, but to the right man. I want all that. It includes spirituality, romantically, for companionship, and emotional support. D. Giles says, absolutely. Part-time, yeah. Okay. Pastor Valder says, if the relationship isn't built on love for each other than the marriage shouldn't take place because at the end of the day, if love isn't strong, it will fall apart at the first sign of trouble. Okay. Marriage for me would entail all of these things. Renee says, married to the person God chooses for me. I don't want to be Deacon. Oh boy, I don't want to be Deacon Willie special friends in the obituary. On a serious note, though, with the right person, yeah, Deacon Willie with his pal Miles. Uh, I want companionship. I'm leader said, okay, and I don't think you have to date for companionship, but does that companionship change once you get married? Once you jump the broom? Felicia says, I want companionship, love, and romance. I had thought about a lifelong boyfriend, but I want to be married, not his girlfriend for life. Put a pin right there. I think about Noel and Loretta Jones. Look how long they dated, and she seemed to be happy with it. And then he just got married, what, last year or maybe a year before? I think it was last year. And especially you ladies, would you want a long term, a super long term relationship like that? Would you want that? It's good to have that friend. And then again, it could be breadcrumbing, which is a fancy term for saying uh stringing them along though. So y'all tell me. Shireen says, I had plenty of years loving me. So now I'm ready to share my love with someone else. Okay, let me read these couple ones. I'm gonna get to the rest of them. I want to be mad, but only if it's the right person. The good must outweigh the bad. And Brother Young says, it's true. You can be married and alone, or you could be married and be fulfilled. We can do what ifs till we're blue in the face. I'll take that chance. And that's a good one though. Okay. And good to have you here, Sister Donna. Okay. Let's look at the rest of these right quick. Marriage, love and romance. Marriage is often seen as a way to formalize and express deep emotional connections in romantic relationships. Emotional support. Marriage can provide a deep level of emotional support and understanding, creating a partnership where individuals feel heard and valued. Well, okay, love and romance. Uh, you can have love and romance without getting married, can you? And you can definitely have emotional. So, would there be a difference in the emotional support from your boyfriend slash girlfriend as opposed to your husband slash wife? Would there be a difference? Would there be a difference? Okay. I don't know. Would there be a difference? Okay. I'm just going to go through this. Yep. 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 I'm a little tired and sleepy. It's been one of those days, though. Old folks. Angel says, I was married for quite a while, and I love the concept of marriage. I have been single now for some time and have now become content with being single. If I find someone who is worth it, I will consider marriage to the right person. Christian says, I think when two people come together and are working toward the same goal, you can get all these things. Marriage is still the goal, but it's something we both want and willing to work on, though. Oh boy, y'all coming in. Thank y'all so much. Marriage would be nice, but that only drives me. But that only was driving me. The other category are more important and determines if there can be a successful marriage. He has already, and that Shireen has already gone through the wedding, long time companionship, kids, etc., and it won't be new to him. Okay, interesting. Yvonne says, marriage would be, wait, let me get this. Marriage would be nice. I think, yeah. Okay, you had that up there. Kim says, that special friend thing is real talk. Okay, and this is the answer to the question about that long term relationship. Nope. Okay, Sean Cuz says nope. Darlene says, yes, I want to be remarried to the right person for love and companionship. And of course, the romance. Just Fee says, I would like to be married to the right person, but I'm also happy by myself. Okay. Shireen says, I'm not waiting 28 years for him to ask me to marry him. Brenda says, I refuse to be strung alone and have my time wasted. Donna, and again, good to have you here. I'm not going to stay in a relationship forever with a joker. Either we're going to the altar or we're going our separate ways. But I'm not going to marry someone for the sake of being married. Okay, it wouldn't. Oh, y'all coming in here. It would be a difference. Marriage is a beautiful thing, a wonderful thing, rather. Felicia said you can get emotional support from friends or even pets. Marriage should be more than just emotional support. Boy, y'all coming in here. Let me go to the next ones right here. Is another part right here. Commitment. Mm. Marriage is often seen as a formal commitment to a long term exclusive relationship, fostering a sense of dedication and loyalty. Well, is marriage the ultimate sign of commitment? I'm just asking. Personal fulfillment. Some individuals see marriage as a source of personal fulfillment and a key component of of a satisfying, meaningful life. I'm going to read through these quickly, then y'all comment on this. Family planning. For those who want to have children, marriage is often viewed as a stable foundation for raising a family. Stability. Marriage can provide a sense of stability and security, both emotionally and financially, creating a supportive environment for personal and professional growth. Social and cultural expectations. Societal and cultural norms may place importance on marriage as a milestone or a way to fulfill certain expectations. Okay, we got that. And y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Oh boy, y'all got some good ones in here. And Karen asked a good question. So let me get this right here. Karen asks, when we say long-term relationship and partnership, how does that work with the Christian way of chastity? Good question. It's better to marry than to burn. I would love to have a partner, but I'm not trying to burn forever. The ring is the key. I don't want to be so old that the blue that the blue pill won't work. Okay. Halita says, so if today's recommendation is to marry your best friend who will walk through good and bad, then how do you turn dating prospects mm, 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 into a best friend? That's a good question, Sister Henry. Dating qualifies chemistry and appeals to your pleasure qualifiers, but a friend is purposeful and then turns into a partnership. You said a mouthful right there, Sister Henry. Sister Duncan says, I think the level of emotional support of boyfriend, girlfriend would not be as strong as husband and wife, depending on the situation. With boyfriend, girlfriend, you can walk away easier versus if you're married. Okay. Good point. Dr. Will Banks, if I want to take the risk, it would be for emotional support. I want to be not just seen, but also heard. Okay. Now, D says couples with a history and love each other should be as supportive as a spouse. Okay. Donna says, no, I'm not going to be in a long term relationship. Oh, y'all coming in. Thank you. Christian says, no commitment is the ultimate sign. No, okay. No, commitment is the ultimate sign of commitment. Okay. Kim says, yes, marriage is a covenant between you, God, and that person. Uh, can't you be committed in a relationship in two separate houses? What y'all say? Let me see. Marriage is honorable, and I want all that comes with it: companionship, love, and romance. But marriage is a total commitment. Yes, we must serve the Lord. Okay. Let me see this. Let me get past the borders. Forsaken all being other. Ooh, let me start over. Forsaking all others, being faithful unto the person standing in front is form of a commitment. Folks don't understand or believe in what they say in front of the preacher's judge. Okay. Uh Angel says in a relationship, there are different levels of commitment. The level shows the seriousness of what type of relationship you are in. The level shows the world and the person where you stand. Okay, I'm gonna read through these other ones, and we're gonna then let me get this right here. Okay, I agree with commitment and personal fulfillment. I have a family already. I want someone who's committed to me and I to him. And Kim says relationship does not mean sex. Okay, let me get to this. You gotta move quickly. Yes. And here's on like the last few other ones right here. Uh Let me see if I can read this right here. Shared goals and values, economic partnership, legal and financial benefits, legal protection, social acceptance. Now, y'all could read through that now. You know what? I'll give y'all a minute to read through this, though. Then we're going to go to the next slide, though. So, y'all let me know when y'all finish with this. I'm not going to too much break this down. So, y'all let me know when y'all finish. This is some, and also let me know if this is some good information. Y'all think this is some good information, you know. And I think, and these some good things, though, legal protection and social acceptance, though, hey, so y'all let me know this and let me see what y'all got. I need this list, okay? You know what? Remind me. I definitely will give y'all copies of this. If you would like it, just let me know. Please let me know. This is a pretty good list, okay? I think, hey, Kimberly, how you doing? Good to have you. Kimberly Reviews. She does reviews, y'all. Good reviews. Social acceptance. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Social acceptance. Okay. Okay. Great info. Yes. Dr. Young says great info. Yes, I like a okay, no problem, Pastor. No problem. Okay. And I'm pretty sure assuming. So I'm gonna post this in the group and some of y'all that aren't in the group, y'all get it, okay? Okay. And okay, cousin says these benefits are important. Okay. Okay, running from the Sunshine State. Okay, that's good right there. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, y'all would like a copy of this. Okay, no problem. None whatsoever. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break on this so y'all can see my let me take a good quick break so y'all can see my handsome face, you know. So let y'all know I'm still here. And let me take a sip of H2O. Mm, mm, mm. Ah, water good for you. That water real good for you. Okay. And do a little quick station identification. Uh, of course, please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Okay. Y'all doing good. And then again, the topic is, do you really want to be married? Okay. Do you really want to be married? Now, we just went over the reasons why people want to be married, and we're going to present this list. And I think it's going to be in Word document or PDF, but we're going to do it though. Trust and believe. Okay. But guess what though? We got another list though. Why some people do not want to be married. Why people do not want to be married. So we got we got the list. I'll probably read through the first ones and I just post well here it go right here. Here it go right here. Y'all tell me what y'all think of this one. People value their independence. And I know I love independence though. Trauma and trust issues. You know, I'll read this one out. Past traumas or trust issues may make individuals hesitant to enter into a commitment as significant as marriage. You know, past hurts will make it mess you up, y'all. Bad relationships, bad marriages, bad all that. And it goes with number 3, previous negative experiences. Individuals who have experienced divorce or witnessed challenging marriages may be hesitant to enter into a similar commitment. And hey, I remember, I think I told y'all this. At one time, I was engaged to be married. Yeah, believe it or not. And then, long story short, she called it off. And it took me 6 months to really get the nerve up to go back into relationships. So so I definitely agree with that part. Number 2 and number 3, fear of commitment. Of course, some people don't like commitment. People fear it, don't like it, hate it. They don't want commitment. Sometimes people just want to be committed to themselves. Desire for personal growth. Some individuals prioritize personal growth and self discovery, and they may feel that marriage could limit their opportunities for individual development. Uh, uh, uh. So, what say y'all about these? I'll leave them up for a little bit. Because a lot of this stuff is true. I want to put my face up here, but of course, let me see what this say. Let me put this it right here. Let me see. The elixir, you better preach that. And how should tell it all my reasons right. I hear you, D Giles. Cuz says so true. Okay. Oh, Kim says 1 and 5 right now. 1 and 5. Let me move it. 1, she wants that independence, and 5, desire for personal growth. Oh wow. Okay. Yes. Okay. Renee says this list for not getting married is real as well. If you have not healed from past trauma, it will affect your relationship going forward. Also, when you see so much divorce today, it makes you take a long look at at if you want to be married. Okay, yes, it does. Whew, this is some heavy stuff right here. I'm gonna move on quickly. Cause like I said, thank y'all for y'all participation though. It makes it worth it. Well, guess what? We got we got some more on this one right here. And let's read this one together. Career focus. That's almost like the last one, personal growth, career focus, financial independence. Nothing better than having your own money. Let's just be honest. No need to check with the other person. You just got your own money. You can do what you want to do with it. You know, let Jesus lead you though. A lack of interest in traditional roles. I'm gonna read this one out. People who reject traditional gender roles or societal expectations may feel that marriage perpetuates certain stereotypes and norms. Okay, that's pretty interesting right there. Preference for alternative relationship models, non-traditional relationships such as open relationships, pa- uh, polyamory, cohab- cohabitation without marriage may be more appealing to some individuals. And let me put this caveat out there. I'm not um, encouraging that type of relationships or that type of behavior or practice. I'm just letting y'all know that. I'm just presenting this out there. And number 5 on this particular part, but this really be number 10, focus on friendship and companionship. Some individuals find fulfillment in close relationships and companionships without feeling the need for a formalized marital relationship. Whew, that's something right there, ain't it? Let me see what y'all got to say right here. We doing good, boy. I like y'all, man. Y'all all right with me. I love y'all. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate y'all. Sister Angel, she said, some people don't want to marry because they like to play a role. I hear you. Yvonne, if I could do it over again, I would spend more time on number 5 before getting married. I hear you. Donna says, I experienced some of those too. Okay. Ella, yes. Okay. Good to have you here. Who Annie says, Sis Jackson. Some people are receiving a hefty pension from a deceased spouse or divorce decree and don't want it to end by marrying someone else. And you know what? Let's put a pin right there. I'm glad you said that because unless the laws have changed, and if it has, studio audience, please correct me. But Social Security recipients, I've always heard that if they get married, they lose. Well, you know, their benefits will go down since they're married. And not only that, in some states, I know in Alabama, that if you get married and one of y'all on child support, both of y'all paying for it. So if I marry you, Sis Jackson, every state isn't the same. I know that's the way in Alabama. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, if the laws have changed in this state, though. So I'm glad you brought that up right there. I was close to time not to. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you have to wipe your brow and say, whew, on that. Felicia says, lack of interest in traditional roles. I'm used to being my own boss. I could definitely believe that. And the fear of someone telling me what to do was so scary. I don't think they brave enough to tell you what to do, Felicia. I don't believe that. You're all right with me. Helena says, experiences are a factor for growth. The best version of a person is commonly built from the experiences one faces. Individualization cannot be found through it should not be influenced by another person's experience, but inspired your own walk. Okay. Zola, I feel more hesitant to be in a relationship than being married. If we can get to the point of marriage, I feel like we would have made it through the hardest part because it's so easy to end it from the smallest things. Whew, boy, y'all. Okay, and I'm gonna just read through these though. That was my aunt. She had long. Okay, lose them. That's happened to me. Okay, am I in the matrix? I think I am. Why you said that though? Okay, help me out. I'm old. Okay, and let me read this right here because I like what Pastor got to say. A friend of mine's in Ohio is getting 3 pension checks, one hers and 2 from her husband who are dead. Okay. Okay. Okay, Marcus, your Social Security benefits will stay the same if you receive disability or retirement benefits and you marry. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Wilbanks, for correcting me on that. I truly appreciate that. Thank you. Knowledge is power, y'all. Knowledge is power. Okay, let me go to these last 5. Boy, y'all up in here. Man, y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all. Boy, y'all, here we go, y'all. We're going to jump in this together. Whew, here we go. These are the last 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Philosophical or ideological beliefs. Right there. I'm not going to go in too much into that. Y'all read that. Social pressure. Right there. The pressure to conform to societal expectations or the stigma associated with being single may push some individuals away from marriage. Interesting. Desire for flexibility. Of course, y'all know what that means though. Uh Focus on parenting rather than marriage. Now, here's something interesting right here. Some individuals may prioritize being a parent without necessarily wanting to be in a formal marriage. Now, that's pretty interesting right there. That you have some people say, hey, I got to raise my children. And then you have some people just want to get married, have children without being married, both men and women, saying, hey, I want a child. So, hey, and bad experiences with marriage in their network. This one is pretty interesting. Observing the challenges faced by friends or family members in their marriages may discourage some individuals from pursuing marriage. Having trouble. I don't think I want to deal with that right there. Make you scared, make you nervous, though. You know. Ooh, boy. Make you nervous, though. Why did my engagement break off? Uh, I don't too much. You had to come to the after part. I don't really want to say too much on the air though. So I'm not being funny though, but I just tell it though. A lot of us focus on parenting and marriage. Now our kids are grown and gone, and now we're looking for. That's absolutely correct. Yes, Sister Roselle, good to have you. I have a friend that's going through a divorce. His wife only married him to get a child. I don't know if I should. Never mind. I ain't gonna tell that. Societal expectations. Society. Yes, it is because it's made up of a fallen man. Can't get our cues from society. You sure can't. Cause you keep going out. Okay. Pastor, shacking might be acceptable in society, but for those who are asking yourself, is God pleased with it? There you go, Pastor. Right there. That's a good part to start right there. And again, I'm gonna make these available. It might be tonight, might be tomorrow, might be through the after part. We're gonna post these though. Because again, I hope y'all enjoyed I hope if y'all found these lists helpful, show of hands. Please just show your hands and we just go from there. So y'all, thank y'all so much on that one right there. Okay, we running short. We got, thank y'all. Let me do this. Okay, so we're gonna move on quickly. Of course, please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Okay, we got about 2 more, and it's gonna be the lighthearted stuff. You know how I am, though. I'm gonna give you a little backstory on this young lady right here. She's used to going to and we're gonna hit those other serious topics next week if it's the Lord's will. She goes to a traditional church service, okay? Traditional church service where they don't do praise and worship, if they don't do it though. So her friend invited her to go to a church that's praise and worship. So I'm just giving y'all the background context of this, okay? Y'all take a look and a listen.
What's the name of that preacher just died? Real famous preacher. Stanley, something.
Charles
Stanley, yeah. Well-known fella.
Yeah.
Well, one of my buddies went to church there when he was preaching that big church in Atlanta. Huge church. Well, she finally talked me into going. I wasn't real crazy about it, but I went. We got in there, and it was like just rows of people sitting in the floor area, and then there was like a horseshoe for the balcony. So we had to go up in the balcony. Well, we were sitting on the left-hand side of the horseshoe, and I could look across the church and see the people on the right-hand side. And I was admiring the church because it was pretty. Well, they got to singing, and I just looked across there, and I saw this woman doing like that, and I thought, who the hell is that over there waiting? Who is that? I was trying to see because it was a pretty big church, long way across there. And she just kept on, so I started waving back at her, and my buddy's like ribbing me in the gut. Stop. I said, well, that woman over there is trying to get my attention. Look at her. She's just a flag in that hand. And then there was more people, and I said, I believe they recognize us. So I just started waving back at them. I ain't never in my life seen to beat people do. The church I went to, you didn't do.
Oh boy, y'all so silly. Y'all so silly. Y'all ain't got no kind of sense. Y'all ain't got no kind of sense. You know that. I don't know what to say about y'all. I'm gonna have to keep. Okay. Okay. Got one more. one more. Then we out of here, y'all. I won't hold y'all up much longer. As you know, Thanksgiving coming up, y'all. Thanksgiving coming up. It's really what? Next Thursday, right? I think. Okay, folks, or Thursday afternoon, next Thursday. Which one of these Thanksgivings do you want to go to? Okay. This all in fun though, so take a listen.
There are 2 types of Thanksgivings.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
Which house are you choosing?
Which house are you choosing? Which house are you choosing? Which house? I mean, I might go to both, but that bottom one seemed a bit perverse though. I don't want to play the whole song on here. Y'all be like, I thought this was a Christian group. No, I'm not gonna play the whole song. Uh, I'll take both of them though. Taste the biscuit with the honey sauce and go to Pastor Caesar's house for the rest though. Yeah, we gonna do the boat. Wait, I I run through y'all right quickly. Y'all ain't got no kind of sense, you know that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, Rhonda, now you the one showed me this. Okay, bad internet. Okay, just like that. I can't even put y'all up here. Hmm. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah, you name it. Uh-huh. Did she say the bit? You need to hear the whole song, y'all. That whole song is crazy. I'll play it in the after party. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's gonna play these right quick. Yeah, I don't think I can sort of though. Y'all so goofy, but y'all, the first one is for sure. Okay, y'all. Well, guess what, y'all? Oh, Regina said both. Yeah, I think I go to both. Okay, well, guess what, people? Guess what? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. We out of time, y'all. We out of time. We are out of time. Let's get with these announcements. We got to get with them. Y'all make me earn my imaginary salary. Coming up next at half past the hour, we're gonna have our after party. The Zoom link will be posted in the group. And we're gonna and y'all can see that whole biscuit video and whatever though. So make sure you tune in, okay? And once we hit okay, and it's the internet as well though. So okay. So sorry about that. We had technical difficulties though. It was more the internet. Okay. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully y'all was blessed. Hopefully y'all had a good time. I had a good time. And y'all make it worthwhile, especially tonight. Thank y'all so much. It was a pleasure and honor to serve y'all. And if there is nothing else, well, we see y'all later. Y'all take care, okay?